Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Barcelona, Spain. And I'm here with Aleksandra Kozawska.
Hello, Remco.
And we're playing a game.
Yes.
What's happening here? What is this, Aleksandra?
Yeah, so this is a board game named Age of the Moon. This is a game that we developed originally as part of the research project at Space Generation Advisory Council Space Exploration Project Group. So this is exploring kind of dynamics of the new moon race, which is really cool and which is what we are witnessing right now as well.
Excellent. So why did you develop a game?
We were interested in exploring those dynamics when a lot of stakeholders, players in this case, are going to the south pole of the moon. So what we can see here that we have a lot of players, stakeholders going to a relatively limited area of the moon. And you know, you have tensions arising, you have collaboration, perhaps some competition, some people going a bit more aggressive. So you really were interested into looking what can happen when actually we have all these people going there in a relatively limited amount of time to a relatively small space. So this is kind of simulating a little bit that dynamic.
Now, who is this game for?
So it's for everyone. Of course, initially it was developed by space people because it's based on research. Mm-hmm. That's very important to say that apart from other space games that are perhaps more sci-fi, this is actually developed on research. So everything that you see in that game can actually happen in the future, which is pretty exciting and scary sometimes. But yeah, this is for young space professionals, but also we've tested it with general public, and it's great because like this, we're also educating about the opportunities and challenges of the new moon race and what can happen and the impacts of it on society.
Exactly, because in the space industry, you say for space professionals this is great to play, and I would definitely agree, but this also has an educational component. So,
yes.
So what is that?
Yes, so this can be played as a normal board game with your friends and family, up to 4 players, but also we are using it as an educational tool during workshops. So we've been doing workshops with different organizations, up to like 20 people divided in 4 teams, and it adds another layer of dynamic to it because then you have kind of companies or nations competing or collaborating with each other, negotiating. Yeah, so the purpose is to construct the moon base, and basically who's the first one wins. If you do it in a collaborative or aggressive way, it's up to you, but it's very interesting to see how people kind of manage and do their strategies to reach that goal as well.
It's a strategic game.
Yeah, it's a strategic game, a lot of negotiations, a lot of like planning as well. So it's really cool, and also it triggers discussions around, okay, how can we avoid center scenarios, or how can we collaborate and make things a little bit more.
And that's probably the whole idea. Now, these images, they look amazing.
Yes.
How was this made?
So we initially had the first version actually tested in Dubai in 2021 as a special session. So the mechanics were more or less the same. This is the second version, of course, iterated. We have better graphics developed by the Bubble Studio as well. So we were working actually with them to do all the renders. These are actual renders, not AI,
okay, cool.
as you can see. And it's actually very interesting because all of these elements that you can see are also based on research. So we actually did research what the companies in the industry are planning to deploy in the moon, and we kind of did our interpretation of that. So yeah, actually it was a pretty cool process to do that as well.
A very realistic
Yes.
view of the next, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 years of human exploration to the moon. Where can people find more information about Age of the Moon?
Yes, so at this stage we are planning a Kickstarter campaign, so we really encourage you to follow us and support us, because when we are going to go out, you can support us on Kickstarter, but eventually it's going to be a game that you can buy and enjoy at home. You can also follow us to know more about the workshop and test games that we are doing all over the world. So yeah, please follow us and support us. It's a cool project. I think it's very important to have these conversations because before the actual moon race starts for real, because we already have a lot of cool things going on, and we already see the movement to the south pole of the moon. So yeah, I think it's a good timing.
Okay, so well, everyone, you heard Aleksandra. Follow Age of the Moon on social media and on the website, and I'll include the link in this video. Thank you very much, Aleksandra, for introducing us to this great way of combining gaming with real lunar research. Very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you.